Director D,
Yes.
what are some ways to cultivate inner happiness and fulfillment beyond external success or achievements?
Good question. I think some of the ways we can cultivate inner happiness and fulfillment. Number one, I think developing a sense of commitment and peace that is dependent on things that are outside your external parameter. I think one of the practices that I'll highlight is gratitude. We need to practice gratitude. What does this mean? Regularly taking time to reflect on and appreciate the positive aspects of your life. I think in today's, very few of us love journaling. I'm one of the people that loves to write. So mostly you find I take time to journal down things I'm grateful for. In that way, it helps me practice my gratitude, not only through life, but also through a higher power, hashtag JOD, meaning that I get to write things I'm grateful for, things that God has seen me through, and what life has taught me. So I get to write, and that helps me reflect on things that I'm grateful for. So the other one I would say purpose and meaning. What does this entail? Identify and engage in activities that give your life meaning and align with your values. This could be work, volunteering, creative pursuits, or relationship. I think most of us lack the sense of purpose in life. I think the sooner you find the purpose for your life, the more nourishing you get to outlive your life, because you would have found the sense of meaning of why you're on this earth. Because most of us go through life without figuring out exactly why we were put on this earth. So the sooner you find purpose, the sooner you get the meaning for your life, and the better you get to enjoy every experience of your day, because you would have known that throughout the day you're fulfilling your life purpose. Yeah. The other thing I would say would be connecting with others, meaning build and maintain meaningful relationships that have a deep, authentic, and supportive system that helps you through navigating life when both when it's going great and when it's not going great. So I think mostly it's important. If Jesus Christ had 12 disciples, who are you not to have your community that help you throughout your journey? So yeah, find yourself a community that supports you throughout your journey. Yeah. And the other thing I would say is simplification, meaning reduce clutter and simplify your life to focus on what truly matters. This can involve decluttering your physical space, minimizing commitments, or managing digital distractions. There's so much noise today in society, especially if you go to social media. This one is saying this one is saying that. It's like everybody's opinions are being thrown on somebody else for them to accept them. It's no longer about your opinion is your opinion. It's like my opinion, I want to throw it on somebody else and making sure they accept that, of which that's not the case. So find yourself in a space where you denoise that and find simplicity in the little things that give you inner peace, because there's so much noise out there. So just shutting off not only the digital aspect, but shutting off the things that no longer bring you peace, turning off the noise in gossip, talking about other people, just finding the simplicity in the little space that give you peace. Yeah, and living through that. I think the last thing I would highlight would be acceptance and nature and creativity. What does this entail? Number one, acceptance meaning practice accepting yourself and your life as they are rather than constantly striving for change. Sometimes we tend to cruise through life and not enjoying every moment that we are in. So don't give up on your goals, but find peace in the current state that you're in. As much as we set out goals that we want to achieve, but even as you are going through each and every goal, as you're ticking each and every goal on your calendar, making sure that you enjoy every moment of it. And through nature and creativity, meaning spend time in nature and engage in creative activities. These things can both bring joy and relaxation. I think besides, I think I earlier mentioned, like for me, I love nature. And besides food, when it comes to self-care, besides food, shoes, and a sense of clothing and a good self-care routine, I think for me, I love to be outdoors. I love to explore. I love to learn other things. And amongst all of that, that brings me in a place where if I might have been stuck in one area, when I'm outdoors in nature, that brings me a sense of creativity that if I had a block in one area, suddenly that unlocks when I find myself in a nature environment that gets me to appreciate the beauty in the creation of what God did. So that works for me, and this is a sense of me saying this to somebody else, that you can find success outside of that when you practice some of these things that I've mentioned here. Yeah.